And we are live, guys, on the Spotlight Sports Network. I know y'all just saw my boy Darian live stream. The Cowboys and 49ers. The Cowboys and basically y'all just saw him live stream the Cowboys and the Panthers. 7-0 Niners is up right now. We got Russell Wilson in the gun. We got Russell Wilson back to throw. He's gonna throw it to the sideline. That is who that is. That is Lockett on the catch. All right. Third and 7. We got a run, and that stopped in the backfield by San Francisco. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. Hold on, guys. I got you. I got you. And we got a punt by Seattle. San Francisco on the run start 10. He gets to about like the 19-yard line for San Francisco. So we got a touchdown by San Francisco already scored. And shout out to y'all guys, man. What up, Johnson? What up, man? What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm not streaming no more other Texans games. I'm not streaming no more Houston. Davis Mills is just an embarrassment right now. He's right now. I'm not streaming no more Houston Texan football. That man is just a straight out embarrassment. What up, my guy? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to the three in the chat. Shout out to the big three in the chat, man. On the Spotlight Sports Network. Yeah, from here on out, I'm going to just stream whatever game Coach Spotlight give me. I'm not going to stream no more Houston Texans football. That was just an embarrassment. I mean, watch of Davis Mills stink up the joint. I'm not gonna watch no more embarrassing Texan football right now. So right now, I'm just gonna just go ahead and stick with whatever college football, whatever. Hell no, not gonna watch that embarrassing performance. Davis Mills, and watch him embarrass the Houston Texans no more.
Half points in the NFL through 3 weeks. Then the Seattle Seahawks. It's been the
So we got a touchdown on the board by San Fran.
San Francisco defense. Yeah.
Last week's second half carrying over to this week's first half. Unfortunately, that can't make Pete Carroll. That's going to make him chew his gum even harder.
And we got Garoppolo under center.
18 for San Francisco.
He comes in motion. Here comes.
Motion that time.
There goes a run, a big run by Sermon, Trey Sermon right
Picks
there.
up 9 yards. So Trey Sermon, who did not appear in week 1, his first
There's
NFL
Trey
snap
Sermon
was in
on
week
the
2 in Philadelphia.
carry.
He ended up fumbling the football on a penalty hit, so it was negated. Last week, came back for his first career start, first career rushing touchdown on 40 snaps.
And really learning how to run in this style where it's one cut.
And we got
Getting downhill.
Garoppolo gives it back to Trey Sermon. He gets the first down for Trey Sermon.
And it's good enough for a first down. They're going to need Sermon today. They've got Sermon, Trenton Cannon, and Jaquez Patrick available at running back. Elijah Mitchell was questionable, but he's missing his second straight game with that shoulder issue. The other 3 guys are dealing with longer-term injuries, Wilson, Mostert, and Hicks.
Right, well, think about it. I mean, Trey Sermon is really your 5th running back right now. I mean, that's where you are. So this is a work in progress. They're trying to support him as much as possible.
And here comes Garoppolo, back to throw. Garoppolo throws it, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. We have a second down. Looking for Deebo Samuel.
You have to watch out for him.
Yeah, just a little high throw right there. There's Bobby Wagner just finishing. Watch this. Bobby Wagner sitting in zone, sees the ball release, go trigger and hit somebody. Bam, right there over Deebo Samuel, creating the incompletion between he and Adams right there. 2 of their best inside players.
So we got a second down and 10.
It's a baseball team with Bobby Wagner and Adams. The strength is up the middle of this
Here
team.
comes another run. Here comes, that is Trey Sermon. Again, a good run by Trey Sermon.
Adams came diving in to submarine.
And Jamal Adams for Jamal Adams.
And it's all about putting that foot in the dirt and getting uphill. And that's what he did. You know, you put a foot in right here, bam, get uphill and start making that. But you can't get 2 or 3 cuts once you make your first initial one. Now you need to get to that second level and take on that middle of the field defender.
And it's Juszczyk next to Garoppolo.
And we got Jimmy Garoppolo on a 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. He throws it over the middle. That is picked off. Picked off by number 6.
First pick of the season. What a read by Quandre Diggs.
Quandre Diggs with the interception right there. Quandre Diggs jumped the route for San Francisco. And here comes a huge play on the defensive side of the football by Seattle.
He's going to drop back. He's following the quarterback over to the middle of the field to George Kittle. Puts his foot in the ground. We just talked about it with the running back. He puts his foot in the ground as a safety, jumps in front of Kittle, and the ball's going the
Terrible
right.
throw by Jimmy Garoppolo.
First interception for the Seattle defense, and it comes from the 7-year veteran out of Texas, coming off his first Pro Bowl. Quandre Diggs had 5 picks last year, a career high. Things around for Seattle.
And we got Russell Wilson in this offense back out on the field. Russell Wilson back to throw. He throws it too high. That is too high for Tyler Lockett.
Second down coming up. Wilson is in 70% completion rate in each of his first 3 games. That was a major factor last year in his offensive efficiency too.
2 3 and outs, and you start with a throw on first down, that becomes an income. And now once again, like you've been for the first to change, this second down and 10, and now you don't feel.
And we got Wilson in the gun. We got a spread formation. 4 receivers out. We got Wilson back to throw. He comes press. He's gonna get it to the tight. That ball may have came out. Let's see. And it's gonna be recovered by Seattle.
The 35-yard line. It ends up being about a 3-yard gain. It was DJ Jones who wrapped him up, but he quickly snapped.
Yeah, talk about a fortuitous bounce, right? I mean, that thing's off.
Oh my God, here comes the whatchamacallit. When it pauses for a little minute, y'all. It pauses for a little minute. I just hate this one. I just hate when it does this. It does a little pausing when you just get in a little groove of it. We have a 3rd down and 7.
These are tough conversions.
Tough conversion right here. 3rd and 7 for Seattle. Got Russell Wilson. Here comes the blitz over the middle. He is sacked. Russell Wilson is going to go down. That is Bosa right there on the sack. That is Bosa on the sack right there.
How about Bosa? Just the tip, the rip, the explosion off the edge. You see him here down at the bottom. Watch the dip right here. Hands underneath. Just keep turning a tight hoop at him. That's just like run around a hula hoop right there. Getting to the quarterback. You got to be able to dip and use your leverage in to the left tackle there and get around that corner. That's exactly what happened.
Here comes another Seattle punt.
He takes Seattle out of a point-scoring opportunity when they had it at the +38 after the Diggs interception. Mohamed Sanu with the fair catch. The San
Francisco defense comes alive.
Beat by the 2019 Defensive Rookie of the Year that time.
And we got the San Francisco offense coming back on the field. Here comes Trey Sermon. Trey Sermon running. He gets about a couple of yards on the carry.
Kyle Shanahan talked to his football team about finishing runs, and you got to get us 4. If we block it for 4, you have to get us 5. You have to get us 6. To really be effective against Seattle, we have to have yards per play. If we can average over 6 yards per play in this football game, we're coming away with a victory. That's really his focus.
So far, 7.5 per play for San Francisco.
And we got Garoppolo, the quick screen to George Kittle. George Kittle gets the first down.
He dives for a first down to the 20. So they get that
He dives for a first down. George Kittle.
The shadow of their own goal line.
I just love George. I mean, on the bubble screen right here, and there's nobody better at the tight end position of essentially getting extra yardage. He takes so much pride in the physical aspect of the game. That's what he's most proud about. And I tell you what, there's no tight end in football that's more physical than George Kittle.
Remember, it was this game in Seattle last year where Kittle suffered that foot injury that kept him out.
And so we have a 1st and 10. And we got Garoppolo over the middle. That is Bryan. That is for a first down. That is IU.
After a 15-yard pickup.
Ayuk across the middle of the field on
That
the
is
shallow
Ayuk
cross.
on the
Watch
catch
him
and
just get
run
off
for a
the ball
first
right
down
now.
for
In
the
zone,
49ers for
across
Ayuk.
there, and he just settles down a little bit before he runs himself into coverage, which is important.
Shout out to the 3 people in the chat, man. Y'all hit that like button if you're on.
Kyle Shanahan talked to us about his consistency and his understanding now. Every play matters, whether you're the primary target or you're not. They all matter.
And we got Garoppolo, play action fake, throws it over the middle again. That is another first down. Jawan Jennings gets the first down.
So 7 different receivers already have one reception from Garoppolo's 9 completions.
And the motion kicks the linebackers opposite where they're throwing the ball, so it creates windows, right? That motion across the formation from right to throw that soft throw over the middle of the football field.
And we got another play action fake. Garoppolo throws it over the middle again, and it's another wide open pass. And that is Deebo Samuel for the first down. So right now, the 49ers are scorching hot right now.
Protection, right? Protect our quarterback. Just a play pass right here, set up over the right tackle. Watch him fake.
Or scorching right now.
Just 2 guys running the route right now. Deebo Samuel cuts across the football field. Look at Ayuk taking the coverage away. Beautiful design.
And we got is that Sermon again? Trey Sermon again.
Adam, how about the mixture of plays, right? We're running it. We've got the wide zone. We've got the power play with pullers. We've got the motion. Now all of a sudden we're going to get into tempo here if you're the Niners offense.
12 passes, 7 runs. That'll take us to the end of the opening quarter.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
49ers outgained the Seahawks 167 to -3 in the opening 15 minutes. In Santa Clara, 7-0 49ers.
Woo. My bad, y'all. Shout out to the 2 people that's in the chat right now. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody. The 1 person that's in the stream. Shout out to you. Shout out to the 3 people in the chat. Let me go back to San Fran and Seattle so far. We're in commercial break. It is the end of the first quarter. We're in the second quarter. San Fran has scored.
Seattle's had 9 offensive plays. The 49ers have had 9 first downs so far in this contest.
Oh, you think about it. I mean, their first 3 plays in Seattle.
And so we got a first down
I mean, those are no ways to
in
drive.
10, second down and 8. Here comes Garoppolo is sacked on the play. That is number 56.
His first career sack.
That is Brooks on the sack. Second year player out of Texas Tech.
They have not executed well to start.
So we have a 3rd and 15 right now for the San Francisco 49ers. Here comes Garoppolo, back to throw. He throws the screen. That is to Kittle. And he breaks 2 tackles, and that he will finally go down. Ryan Neal is on the tackle. Let's see.
You gotta ask yourself, is the field goal unit gonna come out here? Are you gonna have some type
Yep.
of
And they're gonna send the field goal unit out.
I mean, I think that was the first time he's kicked. Again, I mean,
An extra point. He's one of the best punters in college football. Now, we were told earlier that Robbie Gould is dealing with a bit of a groin issue.
I got Seattle. You got Seattle Jeff Davis. Let's see, man.
Available right now.
Let's see.
Juszczyk is the holder because Wisnowski is typically the holder.
So here comes a field goal, 41-yard, no good.
His first NFL attempt
That is no good, so it still will be 7-0.
No good. This could play a major factor in today's game. Gold out. Wisnowski handling all of the kicking duties. Seattle.
So here we go. Again, commercial break. We go with them on commercial break. Shout out to the 4. Appreciate that for hitting that like button for me, man. Appreciate that. Make sure you hit that make sure you hit that sub button on Coach Donte channel, man. And the Spotlight Sports Network. Hit that subscribe button on my channel. What's good, man? Shout out to the 4 people in the stream. And he goes, goddamn. I hate when they try to reload it again, reload this stuff, man. I hate when they be trying to do this.
About Apple Fitness Plus.
Tabor Pepper, the snapper. Kyle Juszczyk stepping in as the holder. Laces were out. Wisnowski got a good leg on it from 41 yards. You see Robbie Gould, who's dealing with the groin injury, grimacing at the kick.
So we go from the 31. It is Chris Carson on the run.
Seattle's finest, Chris Thompson.
Oh, thanks, Adam. Wild game in Atlanta. Washington down by 2 with 46 seconds left. Taylor Heineke finds J.D. McKissick, who takes this one 30 yards for the score. 5 lead changes in this one. Washington wins by 4. Adam, Mark, and Sharon.
And so here we got a second down. Chris Carson is getting another carry. He is stopped right there by
is
big number 96 from San Fran.
of the year, just activated off the IR after an ankle sprain, and he gets the TFL.
Well, he just does the rip move right by on the inside over Lewis, and there he is, making a big impact play and putting Seattle in another third down and long situation, which this is just all too familiar for them.
So we got a third down and 10 by the San Francisco by Seattle. Let's see, can San Francisco get off the field? Let's see, can Seattle keep a drive alive? Chris Carson comes in the backfield. And we got a false start penalty on Seattle. The crowd is loud too, man.
Jimmy Garoppolo talked about how deafening at times the crowd noise was in the home opener, their first home game with fans since 2019. And I felt it just then. There was some electricity in this joint.
Adam, you know how difficult it is with that crowd.
This is a 3rd and 15 for the Seattle Seahawks right here. 3rd down and 15. Here comes Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson takes the snap. He's drawing back. Can't find nobody open. He's going to be sacked. Russell Wilson's going to go down again by this defense. This defensive line, Javon Kinlaw on the sack right there. And this offensive line for Seattle is having problems, man. They're having problems.
All on third down.
Yeah, man-to-man coverage. You know, it's the combination between coverage and for plenty
Look
of
at
time
Bosa
here
get in
for
that
Russell Wilson.
backfield.
Just nobody open as they're playing cat coverage on the back end, meaning I got my cat, you got your cat, get it done. They did, and the end result, Russell Wilson goes down for a second time.
And we got a kick, and that is Brandon Ayuk, and he's going to go down.
35-yard line. There is a penalty flag, though.
Penalty flag.
The 31 of Seattle. This front for San Francisco has been sharp early.
During the kick, holding, number 29, return team, 10-yard penalty, first down.
That's the rookie
A holding penalty.
with the penalty. Jimmy Garoppolo takes over with a 7-0 lead after his defense comes up. Ford and Kinlaw team up to shut down another drive.
If it looks like an F-150,
Shout out to the 4 in the stream. We still on commercial break. And right now, these streams be crashing, man. They be crashing on this YouTube shit, bro. They be crashing, bro, on this YouTube stuff. Yeah, hold on, y'all. I got y'all. Because that stuff be pausing. It be crashing. That's why I be trying to really get a game on TV most of the time. But this stuff be crashing a lot. It crashes a lot on these apps. This is not a very good app. It's another error, man. It's tough. Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that, y'all, man. It's just these. Tennessee lost. I know, man, it's a tough loss. Sorry about this. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get the game back re-going, but it's just these apps, man. They be crashing at times, bro. They just be crashing at times. Look, it's crashing. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about this, man. It's just these apps be tripping, man. This app tripping. Cause if you're on YouTube or nothing, you're not allowed to show the game. That's what I'm saying. You're not allowed to show the football game. You're just not allowed to show the football game. You're not allowed, and that's why they be crashing. About time. Come on now.
Get in Patrick. He's the 6th running back on their depth chart. I mean, you think about where they're at right now. That's what they've done.
He's making his NFL debut today. First-year pro out of Florida State. Undrafted.
And here we go. We got a 1st and 10 for the 49ers. At about the 30-some, 35-yard line of Seattle. We got a toss play, and there's a toss back to the quarterback. Garoppolo, he's going to throw it. It's going to almost be wide open, but it's incomplete. Jamal Adams and George Kittle gets tangled up.
Well, anytime they pitch, they feel like they're going to get Seattle running. So this pitch play is they feel like Seattle runs so hard on that. Now, if this was a little bit better timing because of that lofty pass from Patrick to Garoppolo, that was what let Adams catch back up. Look at he's digging right now. He's not even looking back where the quarterback is. He's digging, trying to get there. Really nice recovery by Adams. And he was beat big time. But I get you. That's the way it goes.
Here we go. We got a run over the middle. That is that Trey Sermon on the run? That is Trey Sermon on the run.
Taking the trash cans out, but luckily that ball back to Garoppolo was so lofty. If you put a little mustard on that, right? Like we saw in the tailgate out there, a little mustard on that dang thing, that was a touchdown.
Yeah, the play just kind of took a little bit too long.
So we got San Francisco is 1 of 3 on 3rd down so far. So we got Garoppolo in the gun. We got Jimmy Garoppolo.
Couple of wild moments in this one already. 3rd and 5.
He's back to throw. Garoppolo throws it over the middle, and that is incomplete. It's kind of behind, looking for Ayuk and a punt from San Francisco.
Coming in there, right there. Oh, yeah.
Carlos Dunlap was there.
A little bit behind Brandon Ayuk.
You know what? The ball's fluttering. Stop, sit back, go back and try to get your hands on that ball. Hey, like you said earlier.
What's good, DeAndre Hopkins? Who I'm going for? I don't care about these two teams.
And you're in this game.
I'm a diehard Texans fan.
Nice play there. There is a flag on the play.
And it is a flag on the play. Seattle's defense is trying to hold up, but their offense can't get nothing
During the
going.
kick, holding, receiving team number 21. 10-yard penalty. First down, timeout.
Trey Flowers on that penalty for the Seahawks. Let's see if Russell Wilson gets going. The Seahawks being shut out.
So shout out to the 5 in the stream, man. So we got shout out to the 7 people in the chat, man. Shout out to the 7 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button and that subscribe. Okay, so right now we got the Arizona Cardinals up right now, 14-10. Tennessee lost in overtime by a field goal. Man, Tennessee is straight. Man, God damn. Let me see. Let's see how many games did I lose, man. I believe I lost by 3, bro. Because I lost by 3. I know I lost by a good 3 games. I know I lost by a good 3 games today. Let me see. Okay, let me see who I picked. I picked. Damn, Denver winning right now. All right. So I picked the football team. That's 1. The Bears, that's 2. Cowboys, 3. Okay, I lost against the Colts. That's 1. Lost against the Browns, 2. Lost Giants, 3. 4 losses. I got 4 damn losses. That's tough. And I got the Chiefs. They won. Bengals won. That's tough, man. Real tough. Very tough. I got 4 L's. Real tough, guys. I got 4 L's today. I took 4 legit L's. And so we got a first down and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. At about the 5-yard line, here comes a screen, and that is low, and he catches the football. Not much right there. Gain of 2 on the play. Going on 7 minutes to go in the quarter. And Seattle does not have a first down yet in this game.
Is it a swing pass? Is it a screen? How do you get off your own goal line? It's not even about a first down right now. You'd love to get one, but this
and we got Russell Wilson. Backs the pass. There goes a rifle pass. And it's out of a great coverage looking for DK Metcalf. Great coverage right there by number 4 right there.
With that noise, so now it's just throwing a slant out here to DK.
Tried to throw a slant. And Mosley is on the defense.
And then he plays through the receiver to knock that ball down. Perfectly done by Mosley. Great for the defense.
And we got a punt, another punt by Seattle. And right now he comes. This look like a very good punt right here. He comes Ayuk. Ayuk on the run.
Popped and lost his helmet.
Damn, he lost. Ayuk lost his
Special
helmet.
teams tackle
God
there for
damn.
Seattle.
That boy Ayuk got his ass popped.
Two-way player Nick Ballore, fullback and linebacker.
Damn. Ooh, that nigga got his shit
A lot of
popped.
collisions there. A physical game.
He's left to go in the game in the quarter. Then to halftime, that nigga put Ayuk helmet off, popped his helmet off. Golly. That nigga probably got his helmet popped off. Shout out to everybody in the chat, the 7 people in the chat. Shout out to you guys, man, from watching the channel, man. Make sure you hit that like button, that sub, man, for your boy Coach Donte and the Spotlight Sports Network. Shout out to you guys. How you guys doing today? How's y'all Sunday? No, my Sunday's alright. My Sunday's I ain't gonna let the Eagles and the, Texans stress me out. They ain't stressing me out at all. They not stressing me out at all. I'm chilling. But I am gonna talk about how bad they fucking are, though. I am gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about how bad they are.
Players and survivors share some quotes that they lean on for motivation. You can visit NFL.com/crucialcatch to learn more.
And we got a 1st and 10 in San Francisco. And here comes Trey Sermon on the run. And he gets about a gain of 6 yards.
5 yards on the 49ers lead this game 7-0 on Seattle. The San Francisco Giants are winning their game in the they win the NL West. Angels unfortunately lead the Mariners for you Seattle fans in the bottom of the 4th, but that Mariners magic right now, down 7-0.
And we got Garoppolo, audible. Here comes George Kittle in motion. Here comes Trey Sermon is getting stuffed in the backfield.
And why do you want to stick 33? I mean, it sounds obvious, but give me why.
So you had a wide play, and there's 33, and so you have to understand he's up top of your screen or the bottom of your screen right here. There he is, and then you're just going to go Oscar, which means let's run away from that guy. It's something I've noticed over the course of this game. They are definitely basically running away from 33 because he's such a difference maker. Don't get him
Shout out to the 6 people in the chat. We got a 3rd down and 6 for the 49ers right here. We got Juszczyk is in motion. Here comes Garoppolo. Garoppolo throws it over the middle, and that is a great Ryan Neal again on the pass deflection. And George Kittle ready to go. Ryan Neal right there. Good coverage on George Kittle.
Good plays by Neal in this game.
There it is. Jam right here. Run. You got the inside. Little whip route back inside. Really nice effort right there. And that's the way you've got to do it by
And here comes a
right?
49er punt.
Stay engaged with him.
He's been just about a special teamer so far this season, but he's had to play some key snaps on defense now. He's made a couple of good plays. Wisnowski, September NFC Special Teams Player of the Month, because he did this a ton. 8 of his 11 came inside the 20, but unfortunately it touched the ground in the end zone. Trenton Cannon was trying to down it before there, but if it goes into the end zone and makes contact with the ground in the end zone, it is a touchback. Nearly got to it. Couldn't stay out of the end zone.
Shout out to the 9 people in the chat. Shout out to the 10. Shout out to y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button and that sub button. 7-0 San Francisco. Both defenses are dominant, man. Both defenses are doing great. Shout out to the 10. Shout out to the 12 in the chat, man. Big 12 in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button and that subscribe on Coach Donte channel and the Spotlight Sports. And y'all sub up to everybody, man. Everybody channels in the description box. Want y'all hit that sub for us. Basketball, playoff, baseball coming soon. It is a rough week for my picks so far, man. We having a rough week, man. We're having a rough goddamn week right now. The pick'ems is weak. We're having a rough goddamn week. When I mean I'm having a rough week, man, my goodness. It is a rough week. Games that we didn't expect to go. We didn't expect. We did not expect the Jets to beat Tennessee. They end up beating Tennessee 24-27. We did not expect we did not really expect. Let me see. The Cardinals up 21. I mean, damn. How many losses we gonna expect, man? The Titans are just the Saints are gonna be inconsistent football team. And here comes Russell Wilson in this offense. Russell Wilson, let's see, can they get on the right page? We got it, and here comes a wide open Alex Collins for the first down. The first down of the game for the Seattle Seahawks. That is Alex Collins.
Metcalf, he is on to Russell Wilson, right? I talked to him pregame about those write-ups. He said he immediately starts to look at little hints because Russell, he will test these guys throughout the week. 14 pages worth of information that he gives these guys, but it really helps him get on the same page, according to Metcalf.
And the extra fake note was about that guy.
What's good?
Sam, that you gotta watch out for him. There's DK.
And we got
side of the formation.
You said the 5 scored quick and then faded. Yeah, man, I mean, those are the type of games that the Vikings can win, though. They can win those type of games. Like we picked Seattle. We picked Seattle against the Vikings. What did the Vikings end up doing? They end up beating them. We picked the Cardinals against the Vikings. What did the Vikings end up doing? They lost by a field goal, by a missed field goal. Hey, it happens. We got Russell Wilson. Gives it to Alex Collins. He gets about a good 5-yard gain on the tackle. It's Fred Warner.
A season ago in that Week 17 contest.
Fred Warner is tackled.
And I like this. No panic right now by Seattle. Plenty of time.
2nd and 5 for the
ticking. Right, use the run.
the
Get
Seahawks.
some time off this clock. Find yourself rhythm as an offense that you haven't had up to this point.
And we got a 2nd and 5. Here comes Alex Collins on the run. And he got a couple of more good runs right there for Alex Collins. 3rd down and short for Alex Collins.
Short. Again, establish this. To me, this is a run down.
3 guys.
We're not going to put our quarterback in harm's way, drop him back. We need to convert. We need to do this through running game.
And we got a 3rd and 1. We got number 89 in motion. We got a play action. Russell Wilson throws it, and it's complete. That is DK Metcalf for a 1st down right there. That is DK Metcalf.
Great play action on the throwback. Just great play action. Watch Russell Wilson come out, and now just get
Great play action. And here comes Seattle Seahawks. Here comes Alex Collins on the run. He gets about a gain of a few yards for Alex Collins.
I mean, you think about this. You're a 7-0 ball game where you have been dominated throughout the entirety of this ball game. Now you're running the football. Now you're making them defend more than one thing, right? The run, the play action, the throwback. Everything is coming together right now in offense. You're finding that rhythm.
The longest any team had gone without a 1st down.
And we got the 2-minute warning coming up.
Seattle, but their defense has stood in. The Niners have had some clutch defense plays. A slugfest in Santa Clara.
Shout out to the 4 people in the chat, man. 4 people in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody for try to get back to the game. Let's see if the game is back up. It was the 2-minute warning.
Play caller here. Shane Waldron, the offensive coordinator for the Seahawks. D'Amico Ryans, the defensive coordinator for the 49ers.
So here we go. 2nd and 7 for Seattle here with 2 minutes to go. We got Russell Wilson on the pass. Throws a slant, and that will be in for the touchdown. That is DK Metcalf down by the Seattle Seahawks on a slant route for DK Metcalf.
DK right here in the slot. Watch this move to the outside. Move out, bam, double hand slap, back inside on Alshire, and then lower your head, Just be bigger than other people. I mean, that's no. Ooh, I think short right there. Little short, going physically. Jump over the top.
Jimmy Ward came in to try to submarine Metcalf, hoping the low man would win. So every scoring play is reviewed. No challenges, by the way, inside of the final 2 minutes, just as a note.
Here it is. Jimmy Ward right there. Does the elbow hit? No, that's a touchdown. That ball,
it's getting close, right? Coming to the ground, but it looked like the ball had broken right there. Ooh. I mean, it's bang, bang.
Yeah.
Dean Blandino is taking a look at this from Angeles as well. This is as close as it comes.
He dyed his hair blue. DK dyed his hair blue.
Yeah, and we had two different looks. The best look is the look right down the line, and that's the one we have to focus on. It's Metcalf's right elbow. The moment the elbow hits, where is the ball? Is it breaking the plane? I see his gloves right on the nose of the ball. It's really close. I think it might be short enough to overturn.
Yeah, they did go ahead and leave the touchdown on the board.
So it is a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks with 1:54 left to go in the quarter. And that is Jason Myers. And the extra point is good by Jason Myers.
The Seahawks did not have a first down, 5+ minutes, 5 3-and-outs to start this game. They were being outgained by 200+ yards at one point, and yet after all of that, 20 in, it's a 7-7 ball goal, 49ers Seahawk football.
Makes perfect sense, right? I mean, dominate the game and the 7-7 right before halftime with 1:54 left. That's exactly how you write it.
But this is what we talked about with guys on both sides of this matchup. This is a rivalry, obviously divisional. It's come down to two teams multiple times over the last several years when it comes to the division or seeding or a playoff spot. And multiple guys call this an ice bag game because it's physical, it's in the trenches, you know it's going to come down to the wire, and that's been the case so far throughout.
I think the other thing is they're built very similarly to one another. You know, they want to run the
There
football.
we go. It is 7-7 Seattle and San. Right now, 1:54 to go.
Play a similar style of defense. They're downhill defense at cover 3. They want to play 8-man boxes. That's what they want to stop the run. So they're both built, almost identical in the way they have their teams built and their philosophy to football.
Trent Cannon will bring it out.
And here comes number 19. Who is that? Number 49 on the carry.
To neutral at the 25-yard line.
And it's at the 25-yard line. Here comes Seattle offense.
Top 5 showdown headlines. Our big noon doubleheader on Fox. The Crew is in Iowa City for Penn State, and Iowa is going to be a huge game in the Big Ten for both teams on different sides of the conference. Maryland, Ohio State as well. So the 49ers offense, 24.
Shout out to the 8 people in the stream, man. Make sure out there liking and subscribe. What up, Bay? What's good? This is a physical ball game in Jay in the Bay. We got Garoppolo. Sermon is in motion. Garoppolo throws it. It's an out route and a great catch by Deebo Samuel right there. And it's going to be a second down at about 8 yards. What's good, my brother Jay in the Bay with Black? And here comes 1:32 left to go in the quarter. It's a physical, tough ball game today. And we got Garoppolo calling the play in the huddle. So we got, let's see what we got. We got Trey Sermon in the backfield. You checking in the backfield. Here comes a carry. This is Trey Sermon. He's getting a lot of good low right now. For Trey Sermon, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. We got 7. We got 3. Let's get it, Miss Mary World. Let's get it. We got us again. Yeah, we got us a tough physical football game right here. This is a physical football game, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button for Coach Donte and the Spotlight Sports Network. So here we go. We got a first down at about the 35, 38-yard line. And we got Garoppolo play action fake. He's going to throw it to the ground. That was a screen play right there for Garoppolo in the 49ers. That will be a 2nd and 2, a 2nd and 10. That was a screenplay. They tried to get I think Trey Sermon on the screenplay.
It's not that you're that dynamic. Just people block you. Guess what?
Both of these defensive lines is getting after it too, man. Both of these defensive lines is getting after it.
Makes them throw the ball. Listen, when you just get by, that's not the offensive lineman's job to let you buy scot-free, so something doesn't smell right. He sniffed that.
So here we go. We got a 2nd and 10. Let's see, can San Francisco get any type of points down here before halftime? Here comes Garoppolo. Back to throw. Garoppolo throws it over the middle. Incomplete. He's looking for Debo. That is Sheffield. That is Sheffield right there. He said Donte, New York Giants won. Hey, great game by the New York Giants. Hey, I think I texted you and told you, GG. That was a great game. The Saints is going to be an inconsistent football team. They're going to be inconsistent. The Saints are going to be inconsistent. That's going to be an football team. I can tell by the way they play. They're going to be inconsistent, bro. They're just going to be inconsistent. A great win by the Giants today, man. We got a 3rd and 10. Here comes Garoppolo. Drop back the pass. He's throwing it over the middle to Juszczyk. And he's getting tough yardage, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. That's going to be 4th down. So we will have about 45 seconds to go. And let's see what
Pete Carroll will use his first timeout.
Pete Carroll will use a timeout right here. Let's see what.
Coming up, let's check in with Kurt Menefee to see what's coming up on the Verizon halftime.
Picture this, a halftime show where we'll take you frame by frame through all the action fell. So say cheese. Heads as the
Hey, Saquon Barkley had a good game right there too. Saquon Barkley wasn't bad, man. He had a game right there. Ross had a great game as well. Ross played good football as well. The defense been competing a little better. But like I said, what do we say? If the offense is inconsistent from New Orleans, there's no way. They was inconsistent today. New Orleans is gonna be an inconsistent football. They play great against New England, and they have a New York. And the punt by number 18. Fair catch. Oh, it's dropped by Mick. It's dropped, but he recovered it. That was Lockett on the drop. Oh my God, he dodged the bullet. That was Freddie Swing right there. Let me see. Yeah, Freddie Swing drops the football. Hey, Daniel Jones has not been the reason why the Giants lost, man. Daniel Jones has actually been playing great football. Like I said, I just got it for what credit due.
You ain't got nothing to worry about here, folks.
That 37-second stretch.
And we got 38 seconds left. Let's see what Seattle does. Right, halftime with a 7-7 game, or will they be aggressive with 2 timeouts to go? So here we go. A 1st down. Ball is at least on the 5-yard line for the Seattle Seahawks. We got a run. That is Chris Carson's right there.
Picks up 5 on the play.
And we're going to let the clock run. It's going to be probably a 7-7 tie at halftime. There's going to be a 7-7 tie. Does anything dramatic happen? Comes another run. That is Carson. Stopped right there at the line of scrimmage by Fred Warner. So we would go into halftime, guys, with a 7-7 game, man. So y'all come back at halftime. About to break. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, Coach Donte, on Coach Donte channel and on the Spotlight Sports Network, man. We will be back. It is halftime, 7-7. Oh, here we go. What's good, guys?
Guy that can kick in this game. If it's on the foot of Wisnowski,
And we
in
got
this game, Kyle
Trey
Shanahan told me
Lance
it depends on how far we have to go
in the
to get
game.
that first down, or
Trey
how
Lance
far
is
that
in the
kick is,
game.
whether they'll do that.
Great stuff, Shannon. And now Trey Lance is going to start this half at quarterback.
Let's see. Trey Lance with the read option. And that is Deebo Samuel on the run right there for Deebo Samuel. 15 yards.
Major storyline. We are being told that Jimmy Garoppolo is dealing with a calf issue, and he is questionable to
So Jimmy
return.
Garoppolo is
So,
dealing with a calf
whether it's
issue.
out of
Appreciate that,
necessity or
Scorpion
desire,
King Gaming.
here's Trey Lance
Appreciate
at
that.
quarterback to start this half.
And a nice play right up the middle, the handoff with the zone read type of play. And you look at how this offense is going to change with Trey Lance. Just there alone, just a straight handoff up the middle. But the edge of the Seattle Seahawks defense doesn't constrict because why? Trey Lance carries out the big man outside, so nobody can get in there.
Sermon with another good run right there for Trey Sermon. I'm on. Don't start doing it.
They just have extra for Trey Lance, the running as you talked
So
about.
Trey Lance.
Not running the zone read stuff because that's not his forte.
Here comes Sermon. He's down backfield, down in the backfield. So we will have a third down for the 49ers.
Trey Lance, the number 3 overall pick. Touchdown pass in week 1 in a goal line situation. A rushing touchdown at the end of the first half last week against Green Bay, which helped San Francisco get back into this game. Won an FCS title at North Dakota State. Was the Walter Payton Award winner, which is basically the Heisman at the FCS.
And here comes a third down and 4 for Trey Lance and the 49ers. Here comes another run. Trey Lance up the middle. And he's going to get hit and be shy of the sticks. Jamal Adams was the tackle. Ryan Neal on the tackle.
Yeah, he's up at the line of scrimmage. You see him right here, up at the line of scrimmage. He diagnoses this, sees the guard coming, sheds the blood right back in, low form tackle, taking on Trey Lance right there. Neal doing a really nice job of stopping that third down and 4.
And so we got a punt right here from the 49ers.
Place kicking and kickoffs, along with being the punter for the 49ers. Robbie Gould with that groin.
And swing bells on the and that will take a Seattle bounce. So Seahawks defense gets a stop. So here we go. We go to commercial break with them. Ooh, the Nationals winning 5-2. Damn, it's tied up in the 8th inning. Blue Jays. Right now, Yankees got to win this. Yankees got to win their baseball game. The Blue Jays are up. Right now, it's not looking so good for Boston. The Red Sox. Not looking so good for them. So shout out to the 4 on the stream. We did have 15 in here earlier because due to the halftime ceremony. Hold on, you guys. And we have a first down and 10 for Seattle. Play action fake. Here comes Wilson on the run. And Wilson will get the first down. Russell Wilson will get the first down.
It's a way to get off your own goal line. You know, one of the things you have to understand.
They get off their own goal line. Russell Wilson with a first down.
You really eliminate about 30-40% of your playbook because of crowd noise and the position you are on the football field. Boot him out. Give him an opportunity, Russell Wilson, to throw it or to take off somebody, get himself a first down. Really nice.
So here we go. We got
the 15-yard line.
First and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. Lockett is in motion. And we got, this is Chris Carson. He's going to be hit in the backfield. That is by Emmanuel Mosley right there.
So far, remember, this is just his second game after the knee issue kept him out the first two games. Played well in coverage last week as well for the most part against Green Bay.
Well, what do you want at the cornerback position? You want football players. Mosley right there, football player, reacting, sees the block coming, defeats the block at the about 5 yards deep, just triggers, meets him at the line of scrimmage to make that tackle.
And we got Russell Wilson in the gun. 2nd and 11 for Russell Wilson. And the Seahawks. Russell Wilson with the swing pass to Chris Carson. That is almost stopped. That is stopped right there. And that's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage by number 36. 3rd and long for Seattle.
Has Seattle been in today? I mean, it just seems every time you look up, they're in another 3rd down and long situations. These are so hard, especially. Listen to the crowd.
And we have pressure from the Niners. Russell Wilson throws it deep, and that is dropped by DK Metcalf. And Emmanuel Mosley again on the coverage. Some good coverage by Emmanuel Mosley.
He gets beat on the double move. So he's unfazed, meaning he's not connected. Watch the double move up top. Right here, he stops his feet. Now what do? Play the hands of the receiver. Right there. When the hands go up, play the hands. You can't turn and look. There it is right there, Mosley.
Look at the little swipe the ball out of his hands. Ready to make a play. And we got a punt. This is take a Seattle bounce.
And it will be down by Marquise Blair. Long field in front of San Francisco. The fellow Aussie.
Here comes Trey Lance back on the field.
Coming back out. Emmanuel Mosley helping down the drive for the Niners.
Shout out to the one person in the stream right now. We had more than this in the stream at first. I guess the halftime got him. Shout out to the 5 people in that, man. Y'all welcome to the channel. Big shout out to you guys. We will have the game right back on in a minute. It is commercial break. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. You said Hope Shanahan let Trey Lance throw the football. Yup. I mean, is it a serious I mean, I know it's a calf issue, but is you buying the calf issue right now? Is you buying it, or you think it's something more that happened to that move? Because Jimmy Garoppolo looked it okay. He looked like he was fine, pretty much. Want to know, is it something more? Is they trying to find ways to rush, get Trey Lance in there? Because I know that's what everybody wants. I know they want Trey Lance. I'm just trying to see. It might be. Do you think it's something more going on with this situation? He looked like he was hobbling at the end of the first half. Okay. It may be. I thought it was looked like it's something more. So we're gonna see can Trey Lance get something started in a tough physical ball game right now. Emmanuel Mosley is playing some good football right now at cornerback. He was beat on that play. He was definitely beat on that play, and he uses his hands to knock the ball away from DK Metcalf.
The sponsor of the NFL.
Got a flag here on that punt coverage. This might be an illegal touching on marquee. Listen here.
Illegal touching of the kick. Number 27 of the kicking team. That player, number 27, went out of bounds, came back.
Yeah, you do need a spark if you can't get nothing going. You do need a spark.
Obviously, the gunner is run out by Trenton Cannon, a good special teamer.
You do need a spark. You do definitely need a spark to get something going. So we got a 5-yard penalty by Seattle. Illegal touching on the play.
For San Francisco, you can have the 5 yards tacked on, or you can have them re-kick it. I wouldn't be shocked if...
I would have, me personally, I'd have them re-kick it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to cover. You know, it's hard to get down there and cover. It exhausts you. Now, they did go to, a TV timeout, so they'd be a little bit fresher, but that's me personally. I'd have them re-kick it.
Carl Cheffers is our lead official today. Super Bowl official from last year, Super Bowl 55.
I think this is the right decision.
Yeah, I mean,
They're going to have him re-kick it. The 49ers going to have him re-kick it.
Yep. And again, now Michael Dixon's great, but you got to make him do it because they pinned San Francisco fairly deep. And if you're the Niners and Kyle Shanahan, this seems like a good risk to take to have Dixon re-kick it from 5 yards back.
Yeah, make the coverage team. I mean, the onus is on the coverage team. It's hard to run down there again. You lose 5 yards. Make them re-kick it.
I mean, it was a great punt by Dixon. It was a 64-yarder. It would have been the 4th time that San Francisco would have had to start inside its 20-yard line. Ayuk is going to be back to return, and Dixon's going to try to do it again. Special teams is going to play a role after the Robbie Gould injury. He knew it would. Got a muffed punt in this game that was recovered by the receiving team.
And so we will have the punt right here by Dixon. And here comes another punt.
This is already a win for San Francisco because you're going to have better field position this time.
They're going to have better field position this time. And McNeil downs it with 9:57 to go.
Week 5, and it's the return of Thursday Night Football to Fox coming up this week as it'll be Matthew Stafford and Russell Wilson for the Rams and the Seahawks. That is Thursday, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific on Fox. The NFL now streaming on Prime Video. The 49ers will take on Arizona next week. So this is an 8-day stretch that really shift the tenor of the NFC West.
Yeah, this division, and regardless of where you Seattle at 1 and 2, these are all 4 really outstanding football.
So we have a 1st and 10 for San Francisco. George Kittle's in motion. And here goes a play action boot by Trey Lance. He throws it. A terrible throw by Trey Lance.
Of George Kittle. 2nd down and 10 coming up. By the way,
a terrible throw by Trey Lance right there. Behind. That was behind
in LA.
Yeah, that's
George
where you
Kittle.
go back to the huddle if you're a veteran player like George Kittle, and you just tell Trey Lance, hey, man, settle down, right? Because that's a wide open play. Nice design there. Just float it out there to me. Let me get yards after the catch. And, you're sitting now at 2nd down and 10. It puts you behind the chains a little bit. Just calm down. We're going to be okay.
I mean, here comes Trey Sermon on the run. Trey Sermon is done, and that will be 3rd down.
4 yards. Picked up 6 on that run. Bobby Wagner and Alton Robinson on the stop. 2nd series for Trey Lance. Buddha. His dad Carlton was a defensive back in the CFL and in the World League. He was a high school quarterback, but was recruited to most of the big schools as a wide receiver. He opts to play at North Dakota Dakota State behind Easton Stick. Remember, Easton Stick was the guy who replaced Carson Wentz. The two guys in the last 5 years that have been drafted in the top 3 out of North Dakota State in the NFL.
Bison, that's a great program. They put a lot of kids for a smaller school into the national football.
And we got Trey Lance back to throw. And it's incomplete.
Sidney Jones was in on the coverage that time.
And that would be 4th down. So here comes Seattle's offense
Lance
again.
only thrown 1 pass before this game.
Yeah, a little too tall right here. Got to put it on.
Ooh, that was too high by
Really
Debo on
tight
Debo
coverage
Samuel.
there. Hugo Amade falling off.
Ooh, that was almost intercepted too by Sidney Jones.
A slow start here in the second half with Trey Lance and QB. Remember Jimmy Garoppolo dealing with the calf issue. Freddie Swain back to return another Mitch Wishnowski kick.
Here comes Freddie Swain with a run, and he gets about the 35-yard line for Freddie Swain.
In Santa Clara or Center of Valley, we got a tie game.
Shout out to the 3 in the chat, man. This is a tough football game, man. Seattle versus the San Francisco 49ers. This was a tough game. Right here, 2 great teams, 2 awesome teams.
Stock was very high right out of the gate. A lot of people prognosticated that this was going to be the most competitive division in the NFL. Each of the last 3 years, 2 teams from the NFC West have gone to the postseason, and the last 2 division winners were these 2 teams. There's obviously a lot of stock being put into these next couple of games. We mentioned the Arizona lead on LA at halftime in Los Angeles. There's John Lee for the San Francisco Bulls.
So we got Russell Wilson under center. And here we go. We got a play action fake. Wilson, he's going to throw to the sideline, and that is caught by Tyler Lockett into San Francisco territory. Great catch by Tyler Lockett right there.
Remember, Seattle yet to score in the third quarter this season. They've only run 15 plays in the third quarter the last 2 weeks.
Get some rhythm going.
And we got Russell Wilson in the shotgun.
Handed. No, they're going to be in shotgun, but he handled it.
Russell Wilson in the gun.
Zone read here to Chris Carson.
And he's tackled by Fred Warner. He gets about a gain of 4 yards for Chris Carson.
Rhythm very important for this Seattle offense, and it seemingly comes from the 4 or 5 or 6 yard runs that Carson can put together in a game.
Well, sure, when you run the ball, now they're doing it with some tempo, right? Huddle, tempo. But when you run the ball, you get those 4 or 5. Now you have to defend that. So now the play action stuff opens up for Russell Wilson and this Seattle offense. Right there, you're trying to see if they'll tip their hand, show you what they're doing as a defense. They're not. Fred Warner changes them up.
Oh, look at that chest.
And we got Carson's on the run again. Chris Carson inside the 35. Here comes Seattle moving that football.
Going into this game, Chris Carson, one of the toughest tackles in football. Look at all the shifting. Look at the confusion right now. Trying up here, Seattle doesn't phase them at all. They're just coming off the inside.
Here goes Russell Wilson under center.
Trying to match wits and calls.
There goes a fake. Here comes a tackle by a catch by Metcalf, and we have a missed tackle right there.
To the sticks and will be marked just shy of the line to gain.
Just shy of the line of game after a missed tackle. Who's that missed that tackle? And we got Emmanuel Mosley, who's been good in coverage, and he misses a tackle on the play. Great job by DK Metcalf. He said, "Boys for life." Hey, Cowboys for life. Hey, great win by the. And we got Alex Collins on the run for the first. The ball is about the 19-yard line. Great job by Alex Collins with the.
Both of these teams have been excellent on offense in the red zone in the first 3 weeks. Niners were 8 first downs. The Seahawks were 5 of 6.
So here we go. We got the shotgun formation. We have Alex Collins in the backfield. And here comes a new play. Another. Oh, and Tyler. That is. Tyler Lockett gets hit. Drake Kirkpatrick on the tackle by Drake Kirkpatrick.
How come you get a tackle?
You get Tyler Lockett. I got Metcalf out on this side.
I got 6'4", 230 Metcalf. You get 5'11", 185-pound Lockett. That doesn't seem fair.
And we got Russell Wilson in the gun. We got Alex Collins. Russell Wilson gets the snap. He's back to throw. He's going to try to scramble. He is going to scramble pocket. He has room, and he gets the touchdown. Russell Wilson with a touchdown for the Seattle Seahawks. For Russell Wilson, a rushing touchdown for Russell Wilson.
Javon Kinlaw is down.
Javon Kinlaw is down.
Russell Wilson into the end zone. What an effort by Wilson.
Well, Wilson just recognizing the man-to-man coverage. He sees it, everybody's backs to him, and now it's just about going. Kinlaw takes the dive, tries to get to Wilson, but look, he can smell that end zone right there. Smell that pylon, dive, stretch into the end zone for the touchdown.
One of 5 quarterbacks in NFL history with 4,000-plus rushing yards, Russell Wilson, with his first rush touchdown of the season. The 22nd of his career. You saw the effort that Kinlaw was putting in. Now remember, he was questionable coming into this game with a knee issue, and he went all out to try to catch the Seattle quarterback there.
Oh, man. Yeah, he looked like right there his legs were cramping up. And those legs, I mean, that's not hamstrings. You got ham cords, ham cables. I mean, look at the size of that dude's legs. My goodness.
That is a big man at 6'5", 319. But Russell Wilson finally delivers the first third quarter points of the season for Seattle. They've got their first lead of the day.
And the kick is, and we get ready for the extra point. The kick is up. The kick is good
for the Seahawks.
by the Seahawks.
And they've got the 7-point advantage. He's done it often in his career. He does it today. Into the end zone.
On a memorable Fansville by Dr.
plays, 66 yards.
7 plays, 66-yard drive for the Seattle Seahawks.
Man-to-man coverage, Russell Wilson recognizes it. Just take advantage of your athleticism. Get out there, make something happen with your feet. That's what he did.
And we got, and that's a drop football. And he lunged it. And that was a critical mistake. And Seattle has the football. He tried to lunge for more yards. And that is a disaster right there. Number 49 loses the football.
Boy, Trenton Cannon had been a rock-solid special teamer so far. And you see Pete Carroll is in there celebrating. And after all that, John Radigan comes out with the football, the rookie out of Army.
Yeah, that's one where you don't make a mistake, a disaster.
He should have stayed down. He got back up, and then he lunged and lost the football again.
Before you hit the ground, you've lost control. And as you mentioned, Radigan has the clear recovery right there.
Really on the field.
Yep. He probably should have stayed down.
And a fumble prior to being down by contact. Recovered by the defense. First down.
Yeah, that second surge. And obviously, listen, I get what's going on in that guy's head. Cannon goes, oh no, I messed up. I can make up for it. I can make up for this here. And he ends up compounding the mistake and puts Seattle at the 14-yard line.
Seattle, after the fumble recovery, at the 14-yard line for Seattle.
A double-digit lead.
Right now, as a defense, you say, hey, we got to set up and lead them to a field goal attempt. Can we get this done?
So here we go. We got Russell Wilson under center. Russell Wilson gets it to Chris Carson, and that is Jones on the tackle.
San Francisco defense in the first half, as they continue to get stop after stop after stop. They're going to have to stand up once more.
And I like it. That's a great way to start.
There's DeMeco Ryans, first year as defensive coordinator, replaced Robert Saleh. Congrats to Robert Saleh. First Jets victory, first NFL head coaching victory for Robert Saleh today. Did it in overtime against Tennessee.
Both Jets and Giants.
Both played OT today.
OT, both got their first wins.
So here we go. We got number 18's in motion. Russell Wilson is almost gets sacked. He's gonna throw it, and that would be a touchdown. A play that is Freddie swing for a touchdown. Russell Wilson swings up out of a sack and throws a perfect pass to Freddie Swing right there. Almost a sack right here. Woo! Almost a sack. He spins up out of it. He throws an accurate ball to Freddie Swing.
Russell Wilson just being a magician right here. And when things break down, that's what everybody says. I've never seen his equal. His swing catches the touchdown. When things break down, to him making a play.
Oh boy, Donte Johnson's got to be thinking.
And we have a 14-point ball game.
Third-quarter touchdowns in a matter of 56 seconds, and it all started with a Cannon mistake in special teams. We'll step aside. We're right back after this message. Is right back out there. Richard Hightower is the special teams coordinator in his 5th year for San Francisco. Freddie Swain ends up with the touchdown.
And we got.
Well, Cannon wanted to let it go, but it stayed away from the end zone.
Oh my God, this bro.
And just get it as far as he can. DJ Dallas makes the stop with Cody Barton, but boy, that is
That's tough.
back-to-back tough spots to be in for Trenton Cannon.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, I mean, you just have to field that. That's one of those pooch things. Comes right down inside that 5-yard line. They're saying, hey, basically, we're going to make you return this. And he's hoping it goes into the end zone. Obviously, does not. Bounces back. Beautifully placed kick. And there he is now. Bad field position from the 11-yard line.
Now the 49ers will have to start for the 11-yard line. They're going to have to make a drive right here. And here comes Trey Lance in the gun. Trey Lance is going to give it to, that is Trey Sermon. Trey Sermon gets about a gain of 7 yards for Trey Sermon.
After a gain of 7 yards. So let's see if Trey Lance and Kyle Shanahan can team up to move.
Shout out to the 7 guys in the stream, 7 people in the stream. Make sure y'all hit that like button for Coach Donte. Hit that sub for the Spotlight Sports Network. We cover it all over here. So here we go. Again, we got Trey Lance. Trey Lance. He gives it to Sermon again. Sermon gets the first close to the sticks. About a yard shot for Trey Sermon. So far, a lot of running for San Francisco. The 2 passes Trey Lance did throw were incomplete.
FCS moved the season to the spring during the pandemic. He ended up opting out. This guy only threw 318 passes in his college football career. So this is truly a trial by fire for Trey Lance, down 14 in a divisional game.
So here we go. We got a 3rd down and 1. Here comes Trey Lance. He's going to keep it. He's going to run the first down for a first down for Trey Lance.
Tackle made by Taylor.
Well, here he is on a design QB run. What you're getting with the design QB run is you're getting numbers right now, right? You're going to get an extra because your quarterback, an extra block because your quarterback is the ball carrier right now. So you put a defense in a situation where they're a gap shot, right?
So here we go. We got a first down and 10 for the 49ers.
Again, how do we get our quarterback confident throwing the football? How do we set up a
And we got
where we get him outside on the
first and 10 at the 22-yard line. Here comes Trey Lance. Play action fake. He throws it down the sideline. Wide open is Deebo Samuel. And he will go all the way for a touchdown for the 49ers. 76-yard touchdown catch and run. Wide open by Deebo Samuel right there. Somebody had to blow coverage for Seattle right now. Somebody had to blow coverage. Wide open, 76-yard touchdown catch for Deebo Samuel and pass.
See him down the sideline. You got to carry the wheel. That's Adams. Nobody picks him up. Busted coverage, and there he goes down the sideline. 4.40 speed for Deebo Samuel, and guess what? You're right back in it.
Jamal Adams going, hey, where's the help? You said that seemed like it might have been his guy to pass off or at least stick with for the moment.
Well, when you're running that wheel out of that look, I mean, I think he was expecting the corner to be out there, but I think you've got to carry the wheel.
So remember, Robbie Gould is out of this game. Mitch
So now Robbie Gould is out. Okay, they're going to go for 2.
Here. Oh, a flag on a motion before the snap.
Like Tomlinson. Jump the cadence.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Retry from the 7-yard line.
So now Wishnowski's going to come out for the point after. Not allowed to kick it. Again, Gould dealing with a groin issue. We were told that right out of the gate when Wishnowski came in to attempt the first PAT of his career. Missed a field goal from 41, although he came very close, just wide to the left. And now this will be a 38-yard extra point try. And Wishnowski is unable to connect.
And he's unable to connect, so you're going to have to go for 2.
And again, this is out of necessity that he's out there, but more special teams miscues. Still a one-possession game. This is how it happened.
Yeah, well, you're going to see right here. This is Samuel right here, and here's the safety, Adams, and they're going to run this wheel route, so they're running this by, and he's expecting the corner to pick that up. He's expecting Sidney Jones to carry that. And then it's just a foot race with Debo Samuel winning that foot race. He's going to win a lot of those at 4.4 type speed. See the frustration, the miscommunication, and that's what the Seahawks talked about. Defensively, they haven't communicated well. They haven't been on the same page, and you see the busted coverage right there. Lack of communication creates that.
That busted coverage gets the Niners back into this game. They had totaled 74 yards on the previous 5 series. They got 76 on the touchdown catch alone.
And here comes the catch. Here comes the run. And there goes a tackle at the 20-yard line. Here comes Russell Wilson. And this offense scored on 2 straight possessions. Let's see, can they keep the momentum going right now for Russell Wilson in the Seattle Seahawks offense.
The San Francisco defense back out there led by Fred Warner. They're down by 8.
Shout out to the 10 people in the chat, man. So we got a 1st and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. Here comes a play action fake. Wilson back to throw. He's going to throw it to the sideline. That is caught by DK Metcalf for a first down. He's tackled by Emmanuel Mosley.
Let's see what Seattle does offensively. You like their tempo the last couple of touches that they've had.
Yeah, really created some rhythm. They've picked up their pace offensively a little bit.
And we got Alex Collins on the run. A 6-yard gain.
All right, San Francisco baseball fans can celebrate because for the first time in 9 years, the Giants have won the night. Dominic Leone closes it out. They move on to the postseason. The Yankees win today. They clinch a wild card spot. The Mariners are still alive right now for Seattle fans, but Boston's tied in Washington. Of course, the ALDS begins on Fox on Thursday on FS1.
Looking forward to being there for it. Red Sox, if they win.
And we got now. And we look like that is Collins, Alex Collins. Gets about a 4-yard carry right there. That will be first down. 45 seconds to go in the third. So we're heading to the 4th quarter, guys. Bridgewater is officially out with a concussion. Damn, that's tough. And we got a 1st and 10 for Russell Wilson. He gives it to Alex Collins. Alex Collins gets about a gain of 4 yards. Good tough running by Alex Collins. Great tough run right there by Alex Collins. So we will wind it down, and it will be the 4th quarter right here in San Francisco.
See if they run a play or not.
We're going to see if they're going to run one more play before you go to the 4th quarter. And they're not going to run another play right here. It will be 4th quarter time for the Seahawks and Niners.
My goodness, between Trey Lance coming in, between the divisional showdown, back and forth ball game, on to quarter 4 we go out west.
There's something in the air, out of the silence. It all starts now. It all starts now. It all starts now.
My bad, I forgot to mute the mute the little commercial thing. My bad, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the 6 people that's rocked with me in the stream. Shout out to the 4 in the chat, man. So after this game tonight, Russell Wilson will be on a short week with the Rams against the Rams. That's gonna be another divisional foe matchup right there. Rams and Seahawks right there. And Key Miss Key in the building will be live tonight. Tampa Bay in New England.
The last 5 have been decided by 5 points or less. We've got a
And so we got a what this is a 2nd and 6 for Russell Wilson. And here we go. We got Wilson. Throws it and it's incomplete. He was looking for DK Metcalf. And Emmanuel Mosley is on the coverage.
Yeah, I like the call, too. Little rollout by Russell Wilson. Throw the speed out. DK Metcalf got to come up with that football. You catch that, you're either 3rd down and 1, everything's open to you, or you know, extend the ball over the 1st down line, and you got another set of downs. So a lot of 3rd and longs right now. This one a little shorter at 3rd down and 6. They've had a bunch of 3rd and 7 pluses.
And we got
We have to use a timeout here.
a timeout being used. What's good, I-90 Sports? What's good? Wilson, come on, Wilson. I need more touchdowns. You need more touchdowns?
Kyle Shanahan.
You say you
Be
need more
careful.
touchdowns,
Coaches,
huh?
These two teams. A lot to maneuver through here in the 4th. The Fox Super 6 is giving you a chance to win $25 grand of Terry Bradshaw's money. He keeps going to the ATM, so we're just going to keep giving it to you. You can enter anytime before Thursday night's Rams-Seahawks game. You'll see on Fox. You pick 6 outcomes for your chance to win the cash. You can scan that QR code, download the app, and play for free.
What's good? I'm over here. Actually, I mean, hey man, I'm doing good. What's good, man? How you doing? So we got a 3rd and 6 right now. We got Metcalf is in motion. We got Russell Wilson back to throw. He comes pressure. He throws it over the top, and that is incomplete. But here comes a flag.
Coverage for San Francisco. We'll check the marker at midfield.
We're gonna find out. We got a flag right here. And it's offsides on the defensive side in the neutral zone. It will still be 3rd down. It will be a 3rd down and 1.
A couple of sacks today. Wilson, recognizing the free play, just threw it up there for Metcalf. Instead, it'll be a short yardage situation.
Yeah, man, I've told you, man, the Bears gonna win, but hey, goddamn. Shit. I knew the Bears was gonna win that game. You happy? Hey, I'm not happy. Well, I'm happy. I'm gonna be happy regardless. What happened to both of my teams? I'm gonna be happy regardless. Y'all need to give Lance a chance. What did you talking about? Give Lance a chance? I'm not a 49ers fan. And so we got Russell Wilson. They will run it with Chris Carson, and he will have the 1st down. Chris Carson.
San Francisco.
Pete Carroll loves it.
Right? And that would be a new set of downs.
That's like 90s football back in the day.
Shout out to the 6 people in the stream.
Carson, and he's one of the tough tackles in football.
Come on, Russell Wilson, let's go, bro. And we got Alex Collins in the backfield. Here we go, Russell Wilson with the throw. He throws to the tight end. Will Disley, and he is hit immediately on the play.
Everett is out, so Disley is the lead tight end today.
He's tackled by Fred Warner right there.
Right here. Just, it looks like a second baseman, right? Turning 2, getting it to his tight end right here.
4th round pick of the Colorado Rockies in 2010.
And we got Russell Wilson under center. He's changing the audible right now for Russell Wilson.
Defense tips their hand or not. It doesn't seem like they do.
Russell Wilson gives it to Alex Collins. He is stopped in the backfield by a gain of 49ers receiver. Gain of 49ers defenders.
Coming up again for Seattle.
Nick Bosa on the
He's
tackle.
just such a good football player. Watch him get this right hand free right here. Look at, stands him up, one hand, gets the other one out there.
Good job by Nick
Sheds the
Bosa
block.
right there.
El Shair there to clean things up.
So we got a 3rd and 10.
On the left side of the Seattle line. Brown against Bosa.
The Seahawks are 2 for 8 on 3rd downs. Russell Wilson. Let's see what he's going to do. Russell Wilson gets the ball. Here comes the blitz. He throws it. Wilson throws it. Oh, that is incomplete. And we have a flag. That would be look like pass interference. That would be a pass interference on Drake Kirkpatrick. Yep, that is a pass interference call on Drake Kirkpatrick right there.
That is the league-leading 8th defensive pass interference against
Thank
San
you.
Francisco.
Well, right down here on the bottom, you see the speed turn out here. He gets beat on the inside. He's just going to slightly grab the shoulder.
Hey, man, anytime, man. Anytime, bro. Anytime, man. I appreciate you so much for coming to my stream and stuff and supporting us, man. I say, man, I'm down to support anybody, right? I'm down to support anybody. Anything dealing with sports, I'm down to support anybody. And here we go. We got this we got this shit again right here. Again, where it started loading up. I'm watching the game off an app. So here we go. Russell Wilson gets it to Alex Collins. Alex Collins is down. Gain about 3 yards for Alex Collins.
With 3 key defensive pass interference calls in that game against Green Bay. All 3 of those came on 3rd down, and 2 of those eventually led to touchdowns.
Right. A couple of plays, a couple of penalties here on 3rd down as well. Making these 3rd down conversions that much
Shout out to the 9 people in the chat. And we got Russell Wilson under center. You got Alex Collins in the backfield. And he's audible. He's making it audible right now. And here comes Russell Wilson. Gives it to Collins. Collins cuts back in. Collins will go outside. Touchdown, Seahawks. And he flips into the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown. Great piece of running by Alex Collins right there. That is a great piece of running by Alex Collins. And the Seahawks have all of a sudden woke up. Great piece of running by Alex Collins. Started in, cutting back outside, going back up the middle, and he just flips in the end zone. And a great run by the Alex Collins right there. Thank you for appreciate that, man. Hey, make sure you hit that sub button for your boy Coach Donte on Coach Donte channel and the Spotlight Sports Network. We cover it all over here.
Key 4th quarter touchdown in the Week 17 matchup to go up 2 scores. A key 4th quarter touchdown to go up 2 scores here.
Man, appreciate y'all, man. Y'all gonna have to get me back on, get me on that podcast though, man. Shout out to you, I-90, man. And the Seattle Seahawks has taken control of this football game, man. They are taking control of this game. They were dead in the water at first. They were dead in the water at first. They were goddamn dead in the water. And just the offense, after they scored that touchdown, after DK Metcalf got that touchdown and that fumble, all of a sudden, Seattle has been on the mission. Trey Lance is struggling. This whole offense for the 49ers is struggling as a team, as a whole. Hey, they got some cleaning up to do, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button on the Coach Donte channel. Coach Donte on the Spotlight Sports Network. Y'all hit that subscribe button as well on the Spotlight Sports Network. We cover it all. We got one more stream today. That will be Tampa Bay in New England. Miss Key in the building will be doing that game tonight. I'm not doing no more Texas games on stream because that was an embarrassment early on. That was a goddamn embarrassment by Davis Mills. He's clearly not ready. I mean, yes, they scored 40 points, but I mean, yes, the defense gave up yards. They had an interception. They forced two fumbles in the game. Actually, they didn't recover them, but they forced two forced fumbles. So if the offense is not moving the football at all, The defense has been on the field all game long, and they were worn out and tired. And Davis Mills just not ready, man. So not guy. I don't have time for the embarrassment of this team. And Davis Mills is just not ready to be a quarterback yet. And the Philadelphia Eagles, what more can I say? Derek Barnett is always getting penalized. The defense stinks. They gave up how many points? They gave up 40. That was 40 points. Yeah, they gave up 40 again. Steven Nelson stay getting beaten. The linebackers can't cover any goddamn body. So what else can I say? I can't say anything else. What the hell else can I say?
Struggles in the first 3 weeks.
I love Russell Wilson. I love Russell Wilson.
San Francisco miscues. They've put up 21 points in the last 3 drives.
Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe for me, man. Make sure y'all hit that. And Deebo Samuel is back to return the kick. Here comes Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel gets he's gonna take it out to at least the 31, but we have a flag. And that will be always blocking it back or holding. We got 12:02 left to go in the game.
Number 38, return team, 10-yard penalty, first down.
The Amador Lenore on the penalty. Shannon Spake's got some updates for us. Shannon?
Well, Adam, you heard Mark say football players play football, and some of these 49ers are playing through some stuff right now. Alex Mack had a hand injury earlier in the game. He is playing through that. We know George Kittle with that calf. Trent Williams was just in the locker room. He had some cramps. He came back out on that cart. You could see a wrap around his right arm, so it looks like he got some fluids. And, of course, Jimmy Garoppolo. So a lot of hits to the veterans and the captains on this offense.
And again, Shannon, you mentioned it to us the
So
other
we
day,
go.
that this is one of
We
the
got
injured
the
teams in NFL
49ers.
last year, and
They need to
those
score
injuries
very
just
bad. Trey
early
Lance.
this year.
Kyle Juszczyk is in motion. Here comes Trey Sermon over the middle.
For the aforementioned Garoppolo, Trey Sermon will pick up a few yards. Boy, this
And
is
there will be a few
heck of
yards
spot
for Trey
now,
Sermon right
rookie.
now.
Take care of this offense. Now, granted, he's only had 2 completions in his young NFL career. Both have been for touchdowns. One in the goal line spot against Detroit, and then that 76-yard catch and run from Samuel.
I tell you, one of the things right there on that particular play that was interesting to me, just watching it, is the lack of timing through cadence and snap count.
Sure.
Like,
And we
they were
got
bit late
a
at
first
the line.
and second and seven. We got Ayuk in motion. Here comes Trey Lance fakes it. Trey Lance throws it over the middle, and it is batted away. Al Woods.
Big 330-pound, 11-year veteran out of LSU. Third stint with the Seahawks.
Really gets some good push. You see him right here in the middle of your lineup on Lincoln Thomas and gets the push, just shucks him aside and swats that ball out of the air just like an NBA player right there.
Yep. Great pressure by number 99 for the
That is a
Seattle
big
Seahawks.
man bearing down on a young quarterback. That's right. He needs a little love. Tap him on the shoulders.
Benson Mayowa today. LJ Collier inactive.
And we got a third down and 7 for the 49ers. Here comes Trey Lance back to throw. Lance runs it up the middle. He's going to get hit. He's going to get sacked.
Darrell Taylor has had a productive
Darrell
start to his
Taylor
career.
on the sack on
Injured
Trey
all
Lance.
last year. He's had
And here
a few
comes
sacks in his
Seattle's
first 4 games.
offense.
Come
We'll
off
get the
edge.
football
He's
back
right
again.
here, one-on-one with Trent Williams, one of the best. And Trent gets him stopped initially, but as he takes off, he just falls off that block for the sack. Green in there, putting pressure around the corner as well.
San Francisco's going to have to kick it away.
And this is a very short punt. And Freddie Swing
That's where Seattle will set up shop.
will
On
be
2 touchdowns.
at the 50-yard line. And here comes
So if you're
Russell
just
Wilson.
joining us, you might have been watching some baseball. Obviously, key games for your teams. Here's how we got to where we're at. This first half was dominated by San Francisco. Seattle scored late in the first half. Wilson had the touchdown. This was a huge miscue on the ensuing kickoff. Trenton Cannon compounded the mistake. Russell Wilson made some magic happen getting away from Donte Johnson and somehow finding Freddie Swain. Trey Lance took over in the second half for an injured Jimmy Garoppolo. Busted coverage to find Deebo Samuel, but an impressive series on the last touch for Seattle. Alex Collins with the score. A big third quarter, the first big third quarter.
And
of
we
the year
got
for Seattle
a
has been
first
run
and
by
10
Big
for the Seattle Seahawks. Play action fake. Wilson looking for a screen. He's going to throw it out of bounds.
So we've updated you on our game. Let's get an update from Kurt Menefee on some other stuff.
All right, Randall Cobb has 2 touchdown receptions from Aaron Rodgers, who has 2 touchdown passes. That one moves him into a 6th-place tie on the all-time career list with Dan Marino. More importantly for Green Bay today, they're up 27-10 over the Steelers in the 3rd quarter, Adam.
Well, the Steelers continue to struggle offensively out of the gate this year. And Aaron Rodgers, after the excellent performance against San Francisco last week, continues it this week against Pittsburgh.
Shout out to the 10 people in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit that comment, that like, and that subscribe. Here we go. We got Russell Wilson. And the whistle has been blown dead. We have a flag on the play. It is a delay of game on the offense.
2nd down.
10.5 to go. Where's Pete Carroll's head at right now? Where is Kyle Shanahan's head right now?
Well, I mean, Pete Carroll right now is just saying, hey, we've done our job, right? We have scored touchdowns here in the 2nd half, something we really haven't done so far this season. Now it's about staying in rhythm. Now it's about eating up clock. Now it's about getting out of here with a victory and getting back on that flight and celebrating. For Kyle Shanahan, it's all about figuring out what Trey Lance can do well and giving him an opportunity to be in those
And so we got
positions.
Wilson back to throw. There goes the screen to swing for Freddie Swing. He gets brought down.
Big Eric Armstead.
Eric Armstead.
Back to midfield they go. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
3rd down and 10. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage for Jeff Freddie
Yeah,
Swing.
San Francisco, you have to get off the field. You have to give your offense another opportunity with this football. And, they've spent the majority of this 2nd half on the football field defending Russell Wilson in this offense. And Russell Wilson, let's face it, has been magical in these situations in the 2nd half.
And we got a 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10 for Russell Wilson. And he gets the snap. He's going to throw it, and it's high right there for Freddie Swin again. It is incomplete, and they will have to punt the football.
Down coming up.
Russell Wilson's eyes. Just managing the football game. A little high on that throw, but just such a competitor.
Poor finish to that drive. There's Kittle as the 49er offense will get back on. Now it's Mohamed Sanu back to return a punt. Had one in week 1. He's only done that 11 times in his career. Get an opportunity here with...
And the ball will go into the end zone. 9:30. 1 left to go in the game.
Here comes Trey Lance.
Here comes Trey Lance in this 49er offense. Shout out to the 10 in the stream, man. Shout out to y'all so much, man. Really appreciate y'all and the hard work. Appreciate y'all for coming out to support. Shout out to the Big 10 in the chat. Can you stream the game, please? I am streaming the game. What is you talking about? I am streaming the game. I am streaming the game. Like, show the game. That would be a copyright strike. That would be a copyright strike if I show the game. That's a copyright strike. I just got an audio on it right here. I got an audio on it where you can hear the game. Video audio. You can basically just hear the game, basically. I'm watching it on my phone. It's on an app. It's an app. It's an app. It's an app. Oh.
And an all-pro right there, four-time Pro Bowler Bryan Young. You remember him on the inside for those 49er teams?
Man, that guy gave me nightmares. You want to talk about... Yeah, I don't know exactly how to clarify what a Hall of Famer is, but...
No, you don't have to pay. It's a
that's
free
one of
app.
them right
It's a
there.
free app.
That guy
No,
belongs in
you
the
don't have
Hall
to
of
pay.
Fame. He was
It's
an
a free app.
incredible player for the 49ers for all those
It's
years.
a free app.
Nominated for it. Congratulations.
I got you. Hold on. I got you.
Really fun.
Wait a minute.
Niners, Cowboys.
Oh, we got Trey Lance. Trey Lance with the flash and face. Trey Lance is going to run it out of the pocket. Trey Lance is running it, and he gets out of bounds. And he's chased out by Jamal Adams.
Let's get a little more on Trey Lance from Shannon Spig.
Hey, you know, Adam and
The
Mark,
app is called.
about catching passes from
It's called. It's spelled this way. DOFU. That's the app. DOFU. DOFU. That's the app called.
He has a cannon.
That's the app. That's what the app called. DOFU.
Football doesn't need to throw every single football as hard as he can. That's something he's learning.
Yeah, good. Typical rookie, right? Just trying to figure out what the touch is like at this level going up against the
And we got Trey Lance back to throw. Trey Lance throws it, and it is almost picked off by Bobby Wagner. DOFU Young. DOFU.
Right on cue, Shannon was talking about it. Here it is.
Bobby Wagner almost intercepts the pass.
Here it comes right at you. Great job by Bobby Wagner. Laying out. Look at him. Read the eyes of the quarterback. Now go lay out. Get your fingers on it right there. But that's that 90
You're welcome, bro.
fastball that Trey Lance going to just rear back and let eat.
Talked to some quarterbacks, you and I, and got some notes on Lance. Still got work on the back leg mechanics, so he's a little bit.
And here we go. We got a third down and 7 for the 49ers.
Trying to get everybody in line.
And we have a penalty on the play.
See if they got a timeout or not.
Before the delay of game, first charge timeout. San Francisco.
San Francisco will have a timeout.
And just some of the things that you have to work out as a rookie QB.
Right. Well, you think about it. I mean, all the things you have to understand. You have to understand the formation. You have to understand the play call. You have to understand the fly motion and the motion. And there's just so much to do as a quarterback. There's so much on your plate, more than anybody else in football. And that's a lot to get out. I mean, it's hard enough just to spit out the play in the huddle, let alone understand all those things. And then where every receiver is, you know, where your outlets
So
are,
here we go.
the defense they're playing. There's a lot
We got
on
Trey Lance back to throw. Trey Lance, he's running. Trey Lance, it puts his head down, and he won't get the first down. It will be a yard shy.
Up after he gets the hit, along with Ryan Neal, who's played a good game today.
Yeah, Trey Lance. I mean, here he takes off, and I tell you what, that's one of those that just get down.
Boy, you just kind of breathe a little bit, you know, a little sharply if you're a 49er fan. I imagine if you're Kyle Shanahan, you're feeling the same way.
Just get down now. It looks like Trent Williams. I don't know if he's cramping up again or holding his elbow, it looks like.
They got a rookie backup at left tackle. They can also use the veteran Tom Compton, but he has not played an offensive snap this year. Nor has Jalen Moore, the rookie out of Western Michigan.
Jalen Moore just trotted into the
huddle there.
Here he is right here, down here on the bottom. Watch his arm right here as he extends and falls on that elbow.
Rasheem Green was the Seattle Seahawk near him and made some contact with that arm. So Williams, who had that massive block on a defensive back last week to open up that touchdown for Lance, the 8-time Pro Bowler who hadn't missed a snap offensively all year coming into this week.
Let me
now
tell you,
go to the sideline.
Adam, that guy is a freak show. You know when...
And here comes a 4th and 1 for Trey Lance.
As a player.
4th and 1, Lance out there.
And here comes a play action boot. Trey Lance is going to throw it, and that is a first down. That is Deebo Samuel right there on the first down.
Security blanket, as you may see in the NFL.
I'm telling you what, you want to talk about strong hands because, again, like Shannon reported earlier, he likes to throw fastballs right here. That thing is coming in hot. He basically catches the back end of the football. Look at him come down, sure-handed, attacks the ball in the air. Debo is just a football player.
And we got Trey Lance gives it to Trey Sermon. He is stopped by a game of Seattle Seahawks.
Point of the fourth quarter. Listen, I know there's some people going like, all right, I get it. He's a football player. But to you, you're able to quantify that and boil it down to that phrase. When I hear you talk about that, to me it means a guy who's reactive, who has instinctual play.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, bro. To the 7 in the chat. Shout out to you guys.
A play's above the X's and O's.
Sure.
Like you say, here's the play. And it doesn't work. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work. It didn't matter if it wasn't great design because he's a guy that will make it work all the time, and he'll do the dirty work.
And here we go. Play action, Trey Lance. Back to throw. He's looking for somebody. He's scrambling. Trey Lance throws it, and it's tipped.
Defensively by Marquise Blair.
Marquise Blair tips the pass. Just got his hands up.
He hurt his knee in warm-ups last week and missed the Minnesota game.
And we will have a third down and 9.
He had Sanu coming across the field, and here's Carlos Dunlap almost getting there. He spins out, and he's just not quite ready. He doesn't see it quite soon enough. There's Sanu wide open. Had he let go of that a little bit earlier, Blair wouldn't have been able to get his hands up, and he'd had a big completion. He just didn't see it, and that's part of being a young guy. You know, understanding where you're.
And we got a third down in 9. Here comes Trey Lance back to throw. The pressure is caving in. Trey Lance runs up the middle. Trey Lance is going to dive. He's going to be short of the line of game.
Now we're inside of 7 minutes, so this may be 4-down territory.
This is 4-down territory. They are 1 for 11 on third down. This will be a 4th and 2 for the San Francisco 49ers.
Looks like Darrell Taylor.
And it will be a timeout. We have an injured Seahawk on the field. That is Taylor on the ground. Shout out to the 8 in the stream. Make sure y'all hit that like button and that subscribe button, man.
Against Minnesota.
And we got Trent Williams going into the locker room.
Dealing with that, what seemingly is that right arm issue. Boy, that. This is a battle of attrition, too.
I'm telling you, the other thing is the heat out here today has been. And they kickoff. It was over 85 degrees.
It's only got warmer.
90 right now.
I want to talk about the crisp fall weathers here. Not yet, man. Not here in Santa Clara. It's been hot and humid. Taylor is going to head off. 6:40 to play. 4th down coming up. Yeah, trying to stay cool. I appreciate that, man. Both teams got to get almost a de facto timeout here to just catch their breaths with a big 4th and 2 coming up, and San Francisco's offense still out there.
Well, this is where the young quarterback gets to show his wares, right?
Yep.
Give him an opportunity with the football in his hands.
He's got a bunch set to the left. He's got used.
And we got Trey Lance, 4th down and 2. Debo Samuel gets the ball. Debo Samuel, and he could not get the first down. And he is stopped by Brooks and Hyde, number 51, and a huge defensive stop by Seattle. Turnover on downs.
Great. Here is Jordan Brooks right here, but just a great job of stretching this out at the point of attack. Look at the edge being set out there. Beautifully done. Number 98, Alton Robinson, he's out there setting that edge and forcing everything to come back inside where Jordan Brooks is there, ready to make that tackle.
You told me San Francisco's running game is really effective. A lot of coaches around the league like it, and I asked you, well, what makes it special? You said the edge attack of San Francisco. You have to force the stretch.
What's good, Jay? What's good? So we got Russell Wilson gives it to Alex Collins. Alex Collins gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Seattle's done a really good job, especially in this second half of defending that. And then, you know, you bring
after the first half, man.
It's an
49ers just got shut down, man. Just got shut down. After that first drive, they just got shut. They basically were shut down, basically.
You have got to be able to overcome
They get the
those
big
things
play.
and really be dialed in with what you want to do, kind of the techniques you want to play.
Aye.
Has certainly gotten that out of his defense. That was, I mean, they were just rattled last week against Minnesota to come back here and play as well as they've had.
And we got Russell Wilson. Gets it to Chris Carson. Chris Carson gets tripped up by Al-Shaair right there.
Running down, approaching 5 to play.
We got a third down
for San Francisco remaining to stop.
for
He's
Seattle.
going to knife through Al-Shaair here. Really doing a nice job of wrapping up those legs. Keeping that hand on
Y'all
the
defense
thigh.
bad. I mean, y'all defense competed, man. I don't like besides that big. Let me see. Well, you had a fumble. You had the fumble on the goal line. You had the fumble on the kickoff return where the guy should have stayed down. That's not on the defense. And here goes number 25 gets a gain of about like 5 on the play. Emmanuel Mosley on the tackle. And now we're bringing up a 4th down.
San Francisco will use a timeout, one of their 2 remaining.
San Francisco will use a timeout. Well, that's not on the defense, though. The one that number 49, Cannon, fumbled the ball, and he should have stayed down, and he tried to get back up, and he lost it again. That's not on the defense. The defense had a short field on that play. And then you can blame one drive on the defense. Well, when the Russell Wilson has to start deep in their own territory, yeah, you can blame that. But other than that, I thought the defense was pretty solid. I thought the defense was okay.
And get a victory today behind Patrick Mahomes. 5 touchdowns against the Eagles today. There's Sanu on
The dude just fumbled the football in the end zone. Basically, we should have just stayed on the ground. So the defense had to start off with a short field. Offense is not able to do anything. Offense can't do anything. They can't move the football. And we got 4:30 left in this game. 28-13.
Back into the game.
Here comes Trey Lance back in the game.
Quarterbacks. It had been a struggle for a lot of them. Trevor Lawrence had some good moments against Cincinnati the other night. Finally, Zach Wilson got a win today. Trey Lance is getting the most run of his young career so far. Fields has made back-to-back starts now. We got a chance to see Mac Jones last week. He may not have all that big of a game tonight. All eyes on Mac Jones tonight in New England, right?
Yeah, not a big deal. I don't even know who they're playing.
Yeah, but obviously these guys have been thrust into tough spots. Dalton's hurt in Chicago, so Fields is getting his chance. Garoppolo got hurt today with the calf, so Lance is out there. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. That's been the case for rookie QBs.
How do you respond? I mean, look at Justin Fields last week. It was.
And we got Lance back to throw. Trey Lance is under a lot of pressure. He throws it, and that's a terrible pass. Looking for Ayuk.
Looking for Ayuk. There is a penalty marker.
And we have a penalty
This
marker.
might be defensive holding, and it will be. So they'll move 5
So
yards.
it will
to
be
get pressure.
defensive holding on the Seattle Seahawks.
Holding. Number 54 defense. 5-yard penalty automatic.
So that is Bobby Wagner on the hold.
Yeah, and Bobby Wagner just coming out. Watch him right here. Going to go ahead and grab a hold of Sanu before the ball is released. That's one way to keep the ball from coming in your territory, right?
How about those two guys? 2nd-round pick in 2012, Wagner. 3rd-round pick in 2012, Mohamed Sanu. Here they are a decade later.
So we got a 1st and 10 at the 25. We got Trey Lance back to throw. He throws it to Kyle Juszczyk. He gets the 1st down. And a great, ooh, he just ran over that guy, man. Over Neal. Great job by Kyle Juszczyk.
Offensively, we're not producing. Ryan Neal coming up.
Ooh, he just laid that wood to Ryan Neal.
But Ryan Neal's played
He's had a great game today. Really a lot of credit to Ryan Neal.
I got to give him a lot of credit right there because that one hurts. But
And we got a 1st down and 10 for Trey Lance. Here comes Trey Lance. Back to throw. That's a screen. That is to Juszczyk. And he will get another 1st down for Kyle Juszczyk.
I think Kyle's starting to get a big head now because he had all those snaps last week, had the key touchdown late. And he's playing a key role now with 4 minutes to go, down 2
And here comes Trey Lance snapping the ball. Trey Lance He's gonna run it up the middle. He's gonna run it. He's gonna lose the tackle, and he's gonna be tackled by Bobby Wagner. So they're hurrying the ball up.
Hey, somebody check 44. They're going, use check him.
You've been sitting on a good use check pun.
That's,
I've been waiting to hear it, buddy.
That's the dad in me, right?
I love it.
I can't help it.
And here comes Trey Lance. Trey Lance steps up in the pocket, gets it to. He finds Mohamed Sanu for a first down. A great pocket movement for Trey Lance right there. Appreciate you for being here, man. Thrill Texas, appreciate it. You said show the game. I cannot show the game because it will be a copyright strike.
Right now playing what we call backyard football.
Sure. Just trying to find an open guy and go downfield as much as they can. After all that,
So we will have a timeout.
Is down on the deck.
No, somebody was down. That is Carlos Dunlap.
12th year man
It's down.
Florida.
Carlos
Came over
Dunlap.
That trade last year when they traded for Dunlap and got Jamal Adams healthy, that's when the Seattle defense really turned around a season ago. Pete Carroll has been addressing that all week. Obviously, the Garoppolo factor being hurt is key in this game, but much better defensive performance today from the Seahawks as Adams checks on his teammate.
You see Ken Norton right there with concern on his face, the defensive coordinator. But here is Carlos dipping, getting through, just slapping at the quarterback and
Back up. They've been a little thin at defensive line with some of the injuries that they've dealt with the last 2 weeks. Dunlap testing out that leg. You mentioned Ken Norton, 55 years of age, the defensive coordinator for Pete Carroll. Former San Francisco 49er, won a Super Bowl with the Niners in the mid-90s, was a two-time Pro Bowler with them. Hall of Famer at UCLA, knows California well.
And so here we go.
Defense today.
We got Trey Lance back to throw. Trey Lance gets up out of the pocket. He's going to run it again. Trey Lance is going to get the first down, but we have a flag on the play.
Number 69, offense.
That is holding on the offense.
Repeat first down.
So we have 3:04 left to go in this game. San Francisco trying to get a touchdown. They may have to go for an onside kick because they do have one timeout.
here it comes to the left side of the screen.
Yep, that is holding right there.
That's one of those situations that you're playing a little too high, but when you get that rip, you should clamp down on that. That shouldn't be a holding call in my mind. Of course, you know, I'm biased because I play offensive line. Sure. But when the D lineman rips up underneath your arm, that's on him. And you know, sometimes it looks
so we got a first and 20. We got the 49ers. Trey Lance steps up in the pocket. He throws it, and that is incomplete. And that is Diggs. Quandre Diggs on the incompletion right there. Good coverage by Quandre Diggs.
Look at this mustard that Trey
The
Lance
pass was
puts on
intended
this
for
ball.
Debo
You see
Samuel.
Diggs reads it perfectly, shows up there right about the same time, but I mean that is letting it eat. Just bang bang there by Diggs. Nice job reading the route combination and breaking on it.
And we got a second and 20. Trey Lance is back to throw. Lance, he throws it. And that is caught by Samuel this time, Debo Samuel.
Still be about 8 yards or so shy. 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8, Trey Lance back to throw. He's going to throw it, and that is Mohamed Sanu this time.
Shy of the line to gain, got touched down by Amadi. 4th down and short.
So it will be a 4th and short right here. This will basically be the ball game with one timeout right here. Here comes Trey Lance, and that it gets the first down, so we will see what happens.
The first down, but we got to check that marker.
Lance on the carry. Flag on the field. Illegal shift. Offense.
Illegal shift on the offense.
Prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
It's going to be 4th and 6. So that snap came before Lance was expecting it, and a good job just to hold on to it. After all that, though, they're going to move back.
4th and 6 at the 28.
It will be 4th and 6 at the 28. This will basically be the game for Trey Lance and the 49ers.
A must convert for Kyle Shanahan's team.
And we got Lance. Back to throw. He throws it, and it's a first down to Mohamed Sanu.
It was at the 21. Diggs hit him, but that was
Quandre Diggs on the tackle, and that will be a first down.
Maybe if they get a play out before the 2-minute warning, they will not.
And we got the 2-minute warning.
Trying to maneuver something special.
He said the Niners are still in it. They got to get a touchdown. The 49ers need a touchdown right here. And an onside kick because they have a timeout left in this game. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys, right quick. So, man, shout out to everybody. We will have Key in the building coming in a quick look about 7:30. I believe about 7:30 to do the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Not the Seattle Seahawks, my bad. Tampa Bay and the New England Patriots. My fault, y'all. My bad. My fault. A little off. Shout out to the 8 in the chat, man. Shout out to the 8 in the chat. Shout out to you guys. Let's go Seahawks. Let's go Seahawks, man. They're doing a great job of locking down on defense.
Miles from Santa Clara to get to the Golden Gate Bridge. Slow Seattle start offensively today. But the second half,
make sure y'all hit that like button and that subscribe for me on the Coach Donte channel as well and the Spotlight Sports Network.
212 San Francisco yards came.
Make sure y'all hit me up.
Other than that, Seattle's won the grinded out portions of the second half.
Yeah, there's no question about that. And, yeah, those stats a little misleading right there. Although this has been a pretty nice drive for the young.
And we got a first down and 10 for Trey Lance.
See what the issue with Garoppolo is going forward.
Trey Lance back to throw. Trey Lance scrambling out of the pocket. He's going to throw it out of bounds, and it will be a second down with 1:55 to go.
Kerry Hyder, the former 49er, with the pressure.
And those are those plays where you'd like to see a young quarterback, instead of fading in the pocket, to climb the pocket, right? Because you fade in the pocket, those outside pass rushers are now in your face. So it's hard to learn that lesson, right? Climb the pocket. Every hitch, you climb up 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, depending on the number of hitches.
So we got a second and 10. We got Kittle in motion. We got Lance back to throw. Trey Lance throws it over the middle. That is, separated out of George Kittle's hand by Jamal Adams.
Came flying in on Kittle.
Basically, Kittle had the catch, but Jamal Adams knocks it free.
Could have turned this game quickly either way.
Really nice play by Jamal Adams. Look at his closing speed right here.
Ooh, perfect hit.
Disrupts Kittle on the catch.
Hey, Kittle had the catch.
Knows he's going down the middle of the football field. Explodes and gets there on the ball. Really nice play by
So we
Trey
got
Lance.
youth check is in motion.
Really nice
He would
throw.
line up as a receiver. Here comes Lance. Lance throws a slant, and that's over the head of Deebo Samuel.
Mechanical stuff we were talking about.
And we got a 4th down and 10 right now with 1:47 left to go in this game.
Seems like a sharp cat. Everybody who talks about Lance.
A stop right here by Seattle. They will win the game. A first down will keep the game alive for the 49ers.
And the thing about
8 of 17 for Trey Lance, 150 yards, a touchdown. Goddamn, it went bad up on me again. Yeah, they start buffering on me again. Here we go. So I don't know. Oh, so here we go. Here we go again, guys.
to your feet, so if your feet aren't right, they always talk about
We got Lance back to throw. Lance steps up in the pocket. Steps back over the middle. He's going to run. He's going to get a first down for Trey Lance. 1st and goal. Here we go. It buffles on me again, and here we go.
Snap now, avoiding the pass. I mean, it's just all over the place.
I mean, this is just a gifted athlete doing good stuff. Wagner finally brought him down, but Lance keeps him going. It's going to be 1st and
So
goal.
it'll be 1st and goal.
San Francisco each now with 1 timeout left. The clock obviously an issue. The Niners need to score.
So we have a down person. If that is Carlos Dunlap
Left foot worked out.
again. Shout out to the 8 people on the stream. Shout out to one who gave me the like on Facebook, man. Shout out to you guys.
Road team on top. Interesting to note, too, through 3 weeks, the fans are back, and we've been in some great atmospheres. It's been so fun to hear crowds again, but home field advantage hasn't fully taken shape just yet through 3 weeks. Home teams were 24 and 24. How about that through 3 games or 3 weeks? And a home field advantage hasn't really taken place just yet. In the past years, it was closer to 60-40 in terms of percentages for the home team.
Well, this home team in San Francisco has some injury issues they're trying to overcome. They've got injuries all over the football field in every position. So hard to really gain much of a home
So we
field
got a 1st down and
advantage.
10. 1st down and goal for the 49ers.
Treated for injuries.
Remember, the kicker was hurt.
And we got Trey Lance throws it. A bubble screen to Deebo Samuel. And touchdown, 49ers.
Yards after the catch to keep the
Deebo Samuel with the touchdown.
Deebo Samuel.
You hear it all the time, right, Adam? You hear guys that switch positions.
And now, let's see if they're going to go for 2. They're going to go for 2 right here.
Guard on his Pop Warner team. Guard, and then he moved to fullback, and then all of a sudden he could run so fast. Here he comes across in motion. Just get it to him quickly. So easy. Look at Kittle out there. Look at Sanu getting a block. Kittle just finishing people. And then Sanu getting a block, and then it's Deebo Samuel too. And look at that guy.
And we got, they're going for the 2-point conversion. Trey Lance is going to get the ball. He's going to run it, a walk-in touchdown.
7-point ball game with 1:20 left.
And so it's a 7-point ball game right now.
You've seen a couple of rough moments from Lance, but you know what? 2 touchdown drives on this day here in the second half, engineered by the rookie. Both touchdowns going to Deebo Samuel.
Deebo is just the bully on the block. I mean, look at Deebo Samuel putting the head down, driving like a fullback, carrying the ball, stretching it out of where the goal line is. I tell you what, that's how the bully shows up. There's Deebo right there.
Wait for it.
Go
there
ahead.
it is. That is, of course,
An ode.
That's Tiny Liston, who played Deebo in the movie Friday. Tyshawn Raekwon Samuel. But Tyshawn's father, Galen, gave him the nickname Deebo based on that movie. Tiny unfortunately passed away.
Time remaining. We have, hold on, I got you.
Famous actor from Deebo there, the namesake. Here we go. The game comes down to special teams.
120 left. 120. You have 120. 120 left. The 49ers need the outside kick to stay alive.
Trenton Cannon had some miscues for San Francisco. We knew special teams would
And
play a
Seattle
factor.
need to
Here it
recover
is
this
at
kick
the
if
end of the
they
game.
want to win this game.
Aha. See if there was a little bit of information to gather from that, but timeout.
Second charge timeout. Seattle. 30-second timeout. Correction. Second timeout. Correction.
And we have a timeout
So
by
let me
the
ask
Seattle
you, now, do you go to your
Seahawks.
second kick?
You got to think about this too. Wisnowski is in a position at the NFL level that he has not been in. Robbie Gould is a veteran of 17 years in the NFL. He's been put into these spots. Mitch Wishnowsky is one of the elite punters in the game, was an elite college player at Utah. Ray Guy Award winner. It's one of those the pro kick guys. He and Michael Dixon of Seattle both are Pro Kick Australia products. This academy has churned out numerous college kickers, and obviously several have gone on to the NFL. So after all the training, after all the work, after all the studying, now you got to do something you're not used to doing to try to keep your team in it.
You good, man. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe for me, man. At Coach Donte and at the Spotlight Sports Network. Here comes the outside kick. The kick bounces up in the air, and Seattle will recover it. Freddie Swain will recover it.
That should do it.
That should be able to do it. 1:17 left to go in this game.
Yeah, when you hit those, you want that. They want that like second one to hop way up in the air, right here, and it just doesn't take the height. Kind of continues to squibble along the ground, and there's Freddie Swain to gather it.
Seattle, after losing back-to-back games with poor second halves, is going to put a game away after a dynamic second half performance. They'll avoid the three-game losing streak, something that Russell Wilson has not seen in his Seattle career. And in a
So we would like,
division,
this is going to be a final score right here.
Game, with both teams going back to the well in the NFC West in their next contest.
Shout out to everybody who watched the channel.
In an impressive
Miss
second
Key
half.
in the building will be in the building
You were infighting
when
on
the
the
Patriots
defensive
go
side of the
against
ball.
the
You
Tampa
talk about
Bay
the lack of scheme
Buccaneers,
and
guys.
people were scheming you
Miss
up,
Key
and
will be in the
you
building
put
at
your
that
nose to the
point of
grindstone.
time.
You came out here in the second half. You dominated the second half, scoring 21 points.
Game will
You gotta
be
feel good
over.
about being
That will
on
be
the
a
road
final
if you're
score
Russell Wilson and the
right there.
Seahawks and finding a way to get a victory.
Shout out to that second like. 28-21 Seattle Seahawks wins this football game. Comment, like, and subscribe on all channels. Coach Donte in the Spotlight Sports Network. 28-21. Seattle wins this game. Stay tuned for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New England Patriots. This is Coach Donte signing off of the YouTube channel. And congratulations, Seahawks. They get the W, and they have to bounce back. And they will be playing the Rams on a short week, which is the Rams are not doing too good. They're getting the doors blowed off by the Cardinals. So that should be an interesting Thursday night game. Comment, like, and subscribe. As Coach Donte signing out the Spotlight Sports Network. I'm out. Much love. Peace, guys.